Dear students, welcome to Mayura Virtual Academy. In this session, we'll be learning about how to set up Android environment in your local PC. Before we go ahead with setting up for Android environment, we need to have these three components. One is you need to download latest Android JDK from the path given, and the Android Studio from the path given, and the Android SDK. And here is the link for Android Studio, and here is the link where you can download latest Android JDK. So I have already downloaded the Android Studio and the corresponding SDK. Once you are done with the download, you just double click on the Android SDK.exe file and click on run. It will start setting up of Android the studio. And you follow the steps. Next, for now you can install only Android Studio, as we have already downloaded Android Studio. You can import later on. Next, agree, and you choose the path where you have an existing Android SDK. You can just, here is my Android SDK. You just copy this path. This is the existing Android SDK path. Next, and install the Android SDK. Once it is done, follow the steps and finish. It will launch the Android setup. So if you have already any backups, then you can use this. If you are doing the first time setup, you can use I don't have any previous versions of Studio. I don't want to import my settings. Click on OK. No. It will start setting up of Android Studio. Then follow the steps. Next, use the custom, because we already have Android SDK in our local PC. Next, and here you can use the Android location. We have Android SDK already copied into our local PC, which you can use here. You can select that, click on OK. Then click on next. If any updates are available in with the Android SDK, it will download the remaining things on the top of whatever we have already used, and you can click finish. It will start downloading the updates, new updates onto the Android SDK path which we have already given, and follow the steps. So once it is done with setup, click on finish. So Android Studio is set up in your local PC. Now you can click on start new Android Studio project, because we are setting up, you are starting the new project. You can click on start Android Studio new project, and here you can click on, you can write on what is the application name. Let us give Hello World project, and let it be this one only, the company domain name, and the package name will be this. So all the Android applications will be identified through the package name, and this is the project location where this the project will be set up. Okay, then click on next. What is the minimum and SDK? This will learn in detail. For now, you can keep 15. Click on next. The Android provides various type of the activities. We'll be learning each one in detail. To start with, you can select empty activity. Click on next, and finish. Android Studio will start creating the Hello World project. It will start loading the Android project. This is the tips that Android Studio by default gives. You can click on close. Don't interrupt Android Studio when the process and Gradle is building. So wait till this Gradle gets completely built and process gets stopped. Gradle is completely built. Now it is indexing the project. So we can wait till the indexing is over. Since indexing is done, we are ready to go with the Android application development. And before we start, we can understand the project structure, which by default Android Studio provides. Every application will be having three parts. One is manifest part, second one is Java part, and third one is resources part. The manifest part is where it will contain all the important information about the application. It will be the entry point for the application to launch. And you see, this is the activity, the main activity, and it has intent filter, which tells the Android build to launch. So whenever you run this application, this will be the activity which will be launching, which will be visible to the user on the launch of the application. And we'll be learning in detail about what is intent filter and how we can manage this part in the later sessions. And second part is the Java part, where we'll be having all the business logic, what are the things, what are the operations that the application need to do. Third part is the resources part, where we'll be having the XML files, the layout files, and any resources like images or videos and the font size and other extra details, which is apart from the Java code. So it will be having all the designing part in the resources folder. And the Gradle is which is provided by the Android Studio by default. It will have the information about the dependencies and the Gradle, on which Gradle you will be running the application. We'll be learning what is the Gradle and what are the dependencies. Suppose what are the dependencies that the application needs and how to add all those things in the later sessions. And what is the minimum other part of the Gradle, it provides what is the application compatibility. In the sense, it will be what is the minimum target in which this application should run, what is the maximum the SDK part. We'll be learning in detail about all these things in the later sessions. And this is the structure of Android application. So by default, Android Studio will create the application for you, and it will have these many sections. One is the manifest, which will have the main part and which is the entry point for Android application. Java part is where we'll be writing all the business logic, and resources is where we'll be putting all the design layout XML files and the images and media resources that is required for our application. Gradle is a part where we'll be mentioning about the minimum SDK and the compatibility things and any dependencies that our application requires. By suppose if the application is interrupted when the process is running on or the Gradle is building, and it will throw the Gradle errors. So in that situation, you can go to the build and you can do the clean project, so that it will sync the Gradle once again, so that we can avoid the Gradle issues. So make sure that whenever the Gradle and the process is running, don't interrupt the application, so that we can write the program in a smooth way. And this is all about how to download Android Studio and set up in your local PC. Corresponding download links we have given here. And if you want to download all the things at in one location, you can visit the link from our website mayuravirtualacademy.com/downloads.html. But suppose if you are not able to access this, you can reach out to us with this number. We'll be sharing you the updated link so that you can set up Android environment in your local PC. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Thank you.